Ron DeSantis, Rhodes, it is pretty much official. Ron DeSantis will be announcing that he is running for president of the United States. He's going to be on Twitter doing it.
Yep.
I believe it's actually Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk. He is going to declare that he is running for president. I know that his wife actually put out like a 30-second kind of like preview without him actually announcing it. But it's going to happen. And I believe that this is the guy that Elon Musk will be backing in the primary. I never believed that Elon Musk was a Trump guy, but I believe that he would actually vote for Ron DeSantis. And the mainstream media, they're already trying to play the race card here. I believe it was pretty calculated that the NAACP actually came out and told black people, don't go to Florida. They knew that this day was coming, that Ron DeSantis was running. So they're going to tell black people, he's racist, you can't go to Florida, it's too dangerous, all that other stuff. And there was this other mainstream media headline saying that Ron DeSantis is doing this with Elon Musk because David Duke wasn't available. Who was a Democrat, by the way, in a Klansman, but still.
Right.
It's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. our time, Rhodes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I think one could certainly argue this, and I know if, and I'm shocked that nobody around DeSantis has set him down. Maybe somebody needs to set him down. He's running the risk of committing political suicide here. We do understand this, right?
It's possible.
It's possible. It's absolutely possible. I mean, Sebastian Gorka was on with Patrick Bet-David. It was just wait till 2028. What are you doing? You're light years behind in the polling. You're not beating Trump. You're not.
He's not beating Trump.
That's not happening. And you run the risk of losing. Look, the supporters, for the most part, are about the same in that. Do not run right now. I don't understand what he thinks he's doing. Somebody is giving him faulty numbers if they believe he's going to pull it out.
Unless he
Trump
is trying to set himself up for VP. Now, you remember Trump and Ted Cruz went head-to-head, and Trump just wiped the floor with him. But then him and Ted Cruz became cool. There definitely seems to be some friction here between Trump and DeSantis. Could they actually end up making up? And honestly, I believe when Trump wipes the floor with him, because DeSantis ain't winning, they're going to have to unify. They're going to have to unify eventually. Sometime next year.
Now, Trump actually came out and praised Tim Scott and wished him good luck in the race.
Yeah. Oh, he likes
Did
Tim
you see
Scott.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a chance Tim Scott may end up being his running mate. I think that's possible.
I said that last year, that I think that Tim Scott would be a good pick for Trump as his running mate. And as of right now, I believe that Tim Scott is probably going to be the pick for Trump in 2024. Because I believe Tim Scott is he's that kind of guy, I believe, that could unite both sides of the conservative movement.
Ron is about to find out exactly how many people, even in his own state, when it comes right down to it, are going to end up voting for Trump in the primary. That's going to happen.
It also is going to help Trump, I believe, also. Guess when that New York trial is for him, Alvin Bragg's trial? In March of next year, right after the primaries.
Yep.
That's only going to help Trump.
The left has a totally nonsensical perception of how that whole thing is going to affect Trump. It is only going to bring more of his supporters together and create a more unified front. They don't get it. The more they try to come after him, the more that man gets stronger. They've hurt themselves in this. Alvin Bragg has hurt themselves in this. Has anybody noticed the amount of funds that has went up for Trump once they tried to come after him?
Yeah.
Between the FBI raid and this nonsense, he keeps getting another bump in the polls every time this kind of thing happens. You know, I'm shocked that nobody has gotten in DeSantis's ear and said, "Look, you're running the risk of committing political suicide here."
Yeah, possible. But I gotta be honest, man.
Yeah,
Trump and DeSantis on the debate stage. Ooh, I'm not gonna miss that.
Oh, me neither.
I am not going
Me
to
neither.
miss that.
No.
Vivek also, Larry Elder's running also, by the way. You know what's funny, man? That people like Joy Behar, you realize that majority of the people that's declared for the Republican candidacy aren't even white. Nikki Haley, Larry Elder, Tim Scott, Vivek Ramaswamy. The only white guys, Trump, DeSantis. That's it.
Not
the
bad
overwhelming majority, the overwhelming majority of the people running for president on the Republican side aren't even white.
That's not bad for the party, the faces of white supremacy over on
Yeah.
the Republican side.
So you got two black guys. I'm assuming Vivek is Indian, but I'm not really sure. I think he is. And
Nikki Haley's Indian, isn't
She's
she?
Indian.
Native
Yeah.
American?
No. She's like subcontinent Indian. Like her parents are from.
Is really?
Yeah, her parents are from India.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not
Oh,
Native
I thought
American.
she was Native American.
No, she's actually from. Her parents are actually from India.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting indeed. Wow.
Yeah.
It's Trump and it's DeSantis. I don't think DeSantis's ego's gonna or Trump's. I'm gonna keep it real there. I don't think either one of their egos are gonna bring them together to the point of president, vice president. Even though it would be the most powerful ticket in the
It'll
history
be a
of
powerful
politics.
ticket.
It would be a powerhouse ticket, and obviously DeSantis would win 2028 going away. Provided he didn't do
I gotta
something
tell you,
nuts.
man. I gotta tell you. My top 3 right now: Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy, then DeSantis for me. Man, Vivek,
Really?
I really like Vivek, man. Vivek is growing on me a lot. From what he said, I understand. Vivek is good, man.
There's a lot of things I like about DeSantis, ex-military. Look, right, wrong, or indifferent, I love the fact that he has bitch slapped the shit out of Disney.
You know what? Let me put it like this:
You know?
Vivek and Ron DeSantis tie. And put him at Vivek has really grown on me, man.
I've got Tim Scott a very close third. Very close third.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Somewhere in there, and I know she hasn't come out. Obviously, she's not going to be running for president, but if we're just talking about VP, somewhere down in there, I've got Carrie Lake. I wouldn't.
She actually may be running for senator.
I saw that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And
I think she definitely needs to be the White House press secretary. Boy, she would be a really good press secretary, I believe.
There's still people out there that believe. Where did I see this comment? Right here. I have seen people that know Trump that still continue to contend that that's where we're headed, is Trump, DeSantis together. But boy,
you know what,
I
that
can't
wouldn't
see it right now.
that wouldn't surprise me. Also, you got to remember, look what happened in the Democrat primaries. Kamala Harris called Joe Biden a racist. Also, Tulsi Gabbard went after Kamala Harris as well. It's going to be a bloodbath. But guess what? Even with that, Joe Biden ended up choosing Kamala Harris to run with him. And Tulsi Gabbard actually endorsed Joe Biden. That's just to make Democrats all come together for 2020.
I've seen a wild theory about whether or not, obviously, look, if DeSantis holds rallies, it's not going to be like Biden. There's going to be a ton of people.
There's going to be a
DeSantis
bunch of
rally
people
that behind the scenes.
I want to see I want to see a Biden rally because there is no Wuhan virus excuse anymore.
They're not going to let him out of the
I don't
the
think
old
they will
folks'
either.
home. They're not
I
going
don't
to let
think they
him out of the
will
old
either.
folks' home.
You notice when Biden goes to speak anywhere, there's nobody around, nobody at all. Have you noticed that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
When Biden is actually speaking to people, there's never a crowd, even right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've seen a few little people around occasionally, but I mean, we all go back to those rallies that had 5 people there, literally.
Yeah.
Literally, because, and then they blamed it on the virus, of course. But, I've seen some theories out there that maybe Trump in the back of his mind is thinking, look, let DeSantis go rally for president, bring all these people out, and then we'll drop the pivot on them. And then now I've got anybody that was on the fringe behind DeSantis that will come over with him if he comes over as VP. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't believe that ticket's going to happen together. I don't. I just don't.
It probably won't.